Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about 3 ingredients that need to be on your radar if you have hyperpigmentation or melasma. These 3 ingredients are affordable and available to everyone. About 3 years ago, I actually cleared my pigment with the help of the Naturium system from Obagi. That system is somewhere in the $400 range, between $400 and $500 retail, and it uses hydroquinone, which is a prescription, and it also uses tretinoin, which is of course also a prescription. It did a fantastic job, and it cleared my pigment in about 3.5 months. I had pretty much a new face. It was pretty incredible. The downside, of course, of that is that it is a prescription, but also it's expensive, and hydroquinone does not come without its kind of concerns. It can be irritating, and also it's one of those ingredients that is questionable as far as if you should be on it long term, should you cycle off. And the moment you start to cycle off of any kind of pigment inhibiting ingredient, your pigment starts to come back. If you have chronic hyperpigmentation, you will forever need to be treating it in your skincare routine. So it was really, really important to me to try and find ingredients that you could use long term, but that were as effective as hydroquinone. Then you start to factor in, they need to be easy to find, and I want them to be in affordable skincare. Well, I have found all of those things. I'm excited to share this with you today. And of course, at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you the products that I have been testing out. If you're new here, my name is Penny. I am a master esthetician in Portland, Oregon, and I'm pretty much skincare obsessed. I have forever just had a love and passion for skincare. If you are new here, I do hope you will consider subscribing. So the ingredients that I'm talking about today, you guys, are Tranexamic Acid, which I have spoken about on this channel a bunch. In fact, my #1 product from 2019 was a Tranexamic Acid product. It is definitely an ingredient that I find to be wonderful. It is not new. It's been around since the 70s as a coagulant used during surgeries. So it's not new, but topically, it's relatively new in the affordable skincare, realm. You guys know that I love my Deerskin Tranex. That is 5% tranexamic acid. The issue with Tranex is I have had some people tell me that they are sensitive to it, which is understandable. It does have glycolic acid in it, and it can be a little bit irritating for some people. The other problem with it is it's always getting sold out. It is always sold out. I have people message me constantly that they can't get a hold of it. So of course, I've been on the hunt for other products that are affordable that contain tranexamic acid. Tranexamic acid has been shown in studies to be as effective as hydroquinone with very little side effects. And I will list and link the studies in the description box. So if you are a skincare nerd like me and you want to go read these studies and see the conclusions and all of that stuff, I will include all of that information. But just know, tranexamic acid does appear to be as effective as hydroquinone without the side effects. Now, the next ingredient that is super exciting to me and I've been studying for a while is glutathione. I'm going to do an entire video just on glutathione, but what you need to know is that glutathione actually attacks pigment or hyperpigmentation in 3 different ways. It indirectly inhibits that tyrosinase. It directly inhibits tyrosinase, so it also directly affects that enzyme. And then it also has an effect on our cells because it is an antioxidant. It kind of helps to de-rust the cells. So glutathione is another skin brightening ingredient that is incredibly interesting to me. And I have been testing some products with glutathione, and I've had great success in a short period of time with this kind of new to me topical ingredient. You need to know that there are other ways that glutathione can be used. You can take it liposomally, so ingest it. You can take it in a pill form, and there's also an IV infusion that you can get. I do not recommend the IV infusion in any way, shape, or form. I've read so many really scary horror stories about that, so I'm definitely not suggesting that. And I also suggest that you speak to a healthcare provider if you think you want to ingest glutathione in any way, even if it's, liposomally. I do take a glutathione liposomal from LivOn Labs, but I really do think it's something that you should discuss with your healthcare practitioner before you start doing. Now, topically, on the other hand, I think glutathione is absolutely a wonderful ingredient to find in your products that are about treating hyperpigmentation. So glutathione is the second ingredient. And the third ingredient that we're going to talk about is newer to me, but probably the most exciting. This is 4N-butyl resorcinal. Now, this is a resorcinol derivative, and it is also a pigment inhibitor. There are studies that show that butyl resorcinal actually can exceed the potency of hydroquinone by a ton, also exceed arbutin and kojic acid. That means that there is clinical improvement shown in people with melasma, with extreme hyperpigmentation, with dark spots, age spots, etc. So those are the three ingredients that I think should be on your radar. They work well together, they work synergistically, and they're easy to kind of just feed into your skincare routine. I think that they're best found in serum form. I like them that way because I feel like you can put them on, and anytime you want to address pigment, if that's your number one concern, you want whatever product you're using to be one of the first products in your routine. So typically that is a serum. Now, the ones that I want to share with you today, number one, and we're going to get this one right out of the way, is Litera by SkinMedica. Now, this is Litera 2.0. I literally just got this. So I am testing this out. I am going to do a follow-up video just on this product, but this is Tranexamic Acid. It's from SkinMedica, and it is kind of a cult classic product. So let me know in the comment section if you've tried this one before, because it's supposed to be absolutely amazing. So I am excited to test this out, but it is very, very expensive. So the next one that we're going to talk about is the Deerskin Tranex. Now, like I said, this one is often sold out, and it does contain a cocktail of not only the 5% tranexamic acid, but it also has kojic acid, and it has niacinamide, it has vitamin C, it has all kinds of brightening ingredients and ingredients that are going to help with hyperpigmentation. I love it. I think it is absolutely fantastic. But again, it's kind of hard to find. So that is the Deerskin Tranex. I've been talking about that one for a really long time, you guys. So that led me down the road to the next product, which is the Queen 7-in-1. This one, unfortunately, is also sold out. So I am hesitant to talk about it, but I would be remiss if I didn't include it in this video. This one actually has not only tranexamic acid, it also has glutathione, it also has niacinamide and vitamin C. There is one thing I want to mention about this. I am putting up a graphic on the screen here that shows the ingredient deck that I did pull directly from their website. I did not notice a scent at first, and then I had somebody comment about how strong the scent was in this product. I went back and I smelled it, and sure enough, it is definitely fragranced. And I'm not really sure how I missed that when I was doing my skincare routine in my bathroom. I just didn't even notice it at all, but it definitely has a fragrance, and I'm not sure what is on that ingredient deck that would give it this kind of perfumey fragrance that is in here. So do know that if this is on your list when it comes back into stock, and you can't tolerate fragrance, there is definitely a fragrance in here. I have been enjoying this very, very much. It is a serum consistency, so you can see. Very, very lightweight, soaks right into your skin. I find it really easy to use morning and night, which I love, because when you're using a pigment inhibitor, you want to try and get it into your skincare routine both morning and night. That's the way that you're going to constantly have somebody on guard holding your pigment down so that it doesn't bubble to the surface. So that's the Queen 7-in-1. One of the newer ones on my radar and in my skincare routine is this one from Naturium. Now, this is actually a beautifully formulated product. It is 5% tranexamic acid, but this one also has kojic acid, niacinamide, and licorice root. Now, niacinamide, as you guys know, is vitamin B3. That's going to help to brighten your skin. It helps with your barrier function. It can help with your pore appearance because it helps with your barrier function. But what I think I like the most about niacinamide is the fact that it can brighten your skin. That is just a really great benefit of vitamin B3. Licorice is soothing and also serves as a pigment inhibitor. And then of course it has that 5% tranexamic acid. When I first put this on, I thought maybe it was going to be sticky. I was kind of worried about that. But after about 10 minutes, it definitely dried down. There was no stickiness whatsoever. You just got to give it a little bit of time to soak in. It does have hyaluronic acid. It is very hydrating and it's a really nice serum, but just know it takes it a minute or two to soak in. So that is the Naturium Tranexamic Acid 5%. fact, I want to say that one's around $20 too, you guys. It's a really great price point. The packaging is this wonderful glass, and of course you saw it has the dropper. This is about 1 ounce. The last two are both really, really great products that I've discovered relatively recently. Both have fragrance. It's really important that you know that. This one is from Essy. The fragrance is the last thing on the list, and I will tell you that you can't find the ingredients to this anywhere online. So I ordered this kind of blind because this one is that for butyl resorcinal. So I wanted to try it out. So when I got the product, I actually manually typed all the ingredients into the graphic that you guys are looking at. And you will see that the very last ingredient in here is parfum. So it does have a fragrance, but you guys, it's super duper. It comes with a pump. It is a really, really barely detectable fragrance. I mean, I don't even know why they put it in there, but it is a super, super lightweight serum that really just soaks into your skin. It is soaked into your skin and gone. It's not sticky in any way. And you get that butyl resorcinal in the top part of the ingredient deck. I'm really enjoying this one so far. I do wish it didn't have the parfum in there, but like I said, I can barely smell it. It actually has a scent that I recognize, and I can't put my finger on it. I almost feel like it smells like an old Giorgio Armani, like aquatic perfume from like maybe the early 2000s or something, but it's very, very faint, but it is in there. So that is a butyl resorcinal product that I've been testing out that I'm really excited to give you some feedback after a month or two, but so far, so good. The last product I'm gonna share with you is, I don't even know exactly how to pronounce this, you guys. Albie maybe? So this one also has a relatively ambiguous ingredient deck, and I'm putting that on the screen here. And I just want you to know that they do give the active ingredients, but they do not list all of the ingredients, which of course, that's always kind of a concern. It has a pump, and it is also a gel consistency. You can see how thin it is. Now, this one, you guys, is glutathione. It also is the 4-butyl resorcinol. Then it has kojic acid, and it has sodium hyaluronate, lactic, and salicylic acid. So for me, this is a product that I am using in the morning. And often what I've been doing is I will use one of these other pigment inhibitors at night. I've been trying to split my face. I've been doing on different hands. And then this one is just in the morning because of that lactic and salicylic acid. I don't want to use that at night when I use my retinoids. But it's really, really lightweight, soaks right into the skin, and I don't notice a ton of fragrance in that one at all, but there is a tiny bit, there's something there that is. So I'm going to caution you with that one as well. But I will say the reason why I ordered this one is because it's got the glutathione and the butyl resorcinol, which to me, that is an incredible combination of these ingredients that I think are better than hydroquinone. So those are the products that I am currently testing out. I'll definitely give you guys feedback on all of them. I wanted these to be on your radar so that when you are searching for products to treat your hyperpigmentation, that you know that there is more out there than hydroquinone. In fact, there's more out there that is quite possibly better than hydroquinone, safer than hydroquinone, less irritating, and we just have to investigate it out. We have to suss them out of all of the products that are on the market till we find those gems like the Deerskin Tranex. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that any of you that have hyperpigmentation, I hope that you know that you definitely can clear it. It takes diligence and patience, but it can happen. And I want you to know that I understand how you feel. I hope you'll follow me over on Instagram where I share a bunch more skincare content. Consider joining my private Facebook group where we chat about skincare all day long. And also I am now streaming on Amazon Live, just some fun skincare content on that platform as well. I appreciate you guys watching this video today. I hope that you're having a wonderful week so far. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.